Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've made a video on here, but I've been getting into bass fishing from the ponds around my area here in Florida, Southwest Florida. Wanted to get up this morning, it's a Saturday, around 8:30, drive out to a pond that I've been looking at on a map with the help of a friend who actually sent me some options for some good ponds that he's fished in the past. This pond's kind of remote, so I'm driving out there now. I've had one other experience here. I caught a pretty nice bass, probably about 4.5 pounds. There's definitely some big ones in the pond. The water's just super clear though, so they're a little finicky. It's early March right now, so the water's a little cool. We haven't had too many really hot days in a row, I think, to warm the water up. So, I don't know too much about bass fishing, but apparently when the water warms up, they're a little more active. I could be totally wrong. If I am, let me know. I did bring the GoPro. I haven't used that in a long time. It's a Hero 4, I believe. So I know with GoPro, they've gone all the way up to like 15 now. So don't know how good the video quality is going to be. I hope it's fine. I'll try to film with my phone a little bit too. And then as far as editing goes, I'll hopefully catch some fish. I'll put them together in this video. Hopefully we can upload something regularly if this becomes something that I find that I can get after every weekend. But we'll see. So I'll check back in when we get to the pond. I'll strap on the Pro, and we'll hopefully catch a nice couple of bass here for the morning and head back to the house and put this all together for you. So stay tuned.
All right, guys, here's the pond. We gotta walk out to it though. It's a little bit of a walk through these woods. Hopefully there's nobody here. There's a bit of a pond there. Be a great place to slide a kayak in, because there's a lot of this shoreline I can't actually fish by walking it. But there's also a lot of shoreline I can fish, so. Right now I have the Speed Stick Carbon Blue GT by Luz. Last time I was here, I was catching them on this shaky head with a Senko. I think this morning, I'm gonna try frog fishing. I've never caught one on a frog. Everybody swears by it. I'm gonna give that a shot. I have a realistic looking frog. Might do pretty good in this clear water. Oh man, the fish are already blowing up out there. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, if I could only get there by kayak or something. Oh yeah, what a pond. And there's a bass sitting right there. Actually, that might be a tilapia. I'm gonna jump in the bag though and grab a frog real quick since it's cloudy. See if that frog does any good. So you gotta watch out for ants here. But yeah, look, you can see bass everywhere just swimming around. They're just little. The big ones though are right there on the edge. So let's regroup, let's retie, and see what happens here this morning. So there's the frog I'm going to use. I think someone gave me this. I didn't actually buy this. Lunker Hunt, I think, is the name of that brand. Should catch fish. I don't see why I wouldn't. Again, never caught one on a frog, so might be a learning curve. I am using 15-pound fluoro, just straight to the hook here. I don't even know if this is thin enough for this water. I know these fish can pretty much see everything, so they're a little shy. All right, put that away, toss this out there a few times. If we get nothing on the frog, I'm gonna switch back over to a Senko or some sort of worm bait, because I have caught them here with that before. I even have some flukes that I've done well with. But it'd be cool to get a nice topwater action bite. Have not caught any topwater on the bait caster before. Typically don't use bait casters. I use a lot of saltwater fishing, so bear with me as I learn how to work this frog. Switched over to this red Senko. The red belly, green top. Last time I was here, the only thing they would eat was the red stuff, so give it a shot. There was a big one cruising around right here I was messing with, but I think he swam off. We'll come back to him. They usually come right back. Ooh, there is a fat girl right there. See if I can't get her to eat. She's looking at it. Oh yeah, we got one. Nice fish. Oh, my drag is not very loose. That's a good one. Came right over to that Senko and ate. Ooh, it's pull and drag. Okay, come on, let's land this fish in the bank here. Okay. A couple more cranks. I might just walk it back to be safe. Don't get stuck in that grass now, come on. You're pretty fat. Don't want to break it off because it's a light line here. That's a caught bass. That's a caught fish. That's awesome. I can't believe this. This fish has been caught recently. There's a hook in its mouth. You can see that. She's got a hook sitting there. Hopefully that rusts out because she's a nice fish. Get my hook out. Man, that thing's stuck. Okay, that's out. What a fat little chunker there. How about that? Only been out here for like 5 minutes. Just get a quick photo. We'll let her go. Watched it eat. Hope the picture picked that up. That might be a personal best out here. Well, maybe not, but she is fat. All right, let's get her released in the water here. Swim right back to her spot, probably. There she goes. Nice fish, guys. Really cool. I reset this bait, see if we can't catch a few more like that. Still got my Senko? Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Water's so clear today. Well, most days here. It's basically just sight casting them. Like there's fish right there. I'm sure there's some big ones out in the middle. I haven't had any hits though doing that. There's a little bass just ate it. Oh, he messed up my hook, but he was super aggressive. Only about 3 or 4 inches long. Went over there and ripped it. Ow. I wonder if anybody's home on that. Looks like a fish up there. Little guys are looking at it. Little bass right there will probably eat. Looking at it. You don't want it. Caught a lot of little ones here, that's for sure. It's the big ones we're after though. You can always make sure I'm not stepping in a sand or a ant pile. Here's one. Little guy. There you go. Dink of the day. So they're out here. All shapes and sizes. Beautiful little bass right there. Go get big. I think there's a fish under there though, I'm pretty sure. Looks too good. I think I got one. Oh, little guy. Not what I was looking for, but hey, bite's a bite. We'll take it. Come on, buddy. Let's get you unhooked. Go get big. I know I'm sort of just yeeting them back in the water, but it's like a 6-foot drop right there, and getting in and out of there would be pretty tough, honestly. So I don't really feel like falling in. My hook's all bent. It was a little straighter than that at one point. See if I can't get one more fish off this. I might switch to that shaky head I was talking about. I just think it's easier to present underneath stuff like that if I can just drop it straight down versus having it glide across. But let's see if I can catch one more on this one before it tosses. It's a good and bad thing about fishing in clear water. You can see your bait the whole time, so I can kind of judge if I'm going to get a hit or not by what the fish does when I toss it to it. On the flip side, when you're in really dirty water, it's kind of fun just to cast it out there and just wait for the bite. You never know when it's going to hit. Anticipate it, and then thump. This, you kind of watch them eat, which is neat, but it can also be very frustrating if you're sitting there watching it miss over and over again. Just got to slow it down though. I'm gonna cast right here before I walk around this tree just to see what's going on. I think I'm getting a bite. Yep, little guy. Little guys are on today. I mean, they're fun. Barely hooked him. Oh, letting me know. Thanks, buddy. Go get big. All right, I think it's time to switch baits. This thing's getting a little bit breaky. Give me 1 second. And we're back. Got a fresh Senko on. My hooks are bent a little bit, so it's a little bellied out. It's still catching them, though. You know, I'm not going to rig everything right now. See what happens with what we got. It's another nice little grass mat right here. Let's see if anybody's home. Little fish. Almost tossed him out of the water. Oh, he's got some weird pattern on him. A lot of spots. I mean, there's plenty of little ones out here. That's for sure. Nice little bass. Thanks, buddy. Keeping it interesting. Well, as we're walking down the pond here, I turned back and saw 2 kids down there fishing right where those big ones were this morning. My guess is they're trying to catch them right now, so might not have a chance to try at them again. It's a little better. got one. Little guy. Oh, maybe not. Nah, he's tough. He's just little. Nice. Well, we're catching them every 4 minutes or so. They're not the beast I'm looking for, but they are fun nonetheless. Oh, there's a nice fish there. Already got one on? Dude, he's just little. He's just swimming with it. He didn't even pull. He just scooped it up and swam. Just coming right to the bank with it. He wanted to come say hi. Skinnier guy. Damn, I think those kids are working their way down here now. Gotta make sure to fish this pond pretty good before they get here. Don't want to leave any big ones behind for them to catch. Alright, we got you guys back. Sorry for the delay. There's a group of people out here fishing. I didn't want them kind of watching me film. I don't want people thinking I'm filming spots that are somewhat secluded. I switched over to this white fluke. The water's super clear. Hopefully this gets the job done. On the walk back here, there's 2 or 3 really big bass swimming in a group. I want to put the GoPro back on just in case I manage to hook into one. Hopefully we can end this little trip here on the pond on a good note. Caught a bunch of little fish, probably about 10. Pretty small, only about that big. A bunch of different varieties of bass. Some had spots, some had stripes. There's a big bass right there. There's 2 of them. One's looking at it already. Swimming right to it. Don't get spooked. Man, that'd be so cool to catch one out there. This fluke's just kind of looking like a dead bait swimming in the water. Water's so clear. I don't know if white's the right choice, but I have a couple other patterns. Haven't tried white before. People swear by white, so let's see if it does anything for me here. No grabs, no grabs. Just want to test this theory, this color out on something. There's a little bass there. Maybe he'll take a peek. There's a little alligator chilling. What's up, Mr. Gator? Didn't get much of a reaction by that little bass under that grass line. Maybe they don't like this color. Or maybe I just go back to the normal worm. The worm seems to be the way to go. Let me just try the worm out again. I've caught a lot of them in here with this worm, and everything else I throw at them doesn't seem to work unless you really get one fired up. You land right on its head. If it ain't broke, try it. Let's see which one I want here. Try that one, it's a little more straight. God, those 2 bass are just chilling. Those are the ones I saw this morning, I think. At least the one looks like it. The other one's a little smaller, so maybe the bigger one swam off and he found another friend. I'll have a little more patience. I'm gonna sit here and see if I can't get him to bite. Looking at me now. Let's try this right down the middle. Drag this right across. If you see him, decent one right there. It's all 4 of them right here. Now one of them's got to be Mr. Eat. If you might have some live bait, you'd probably do very well. Big ones don't seem to want to eat the artificial stuff. I'm gonna drop right in front of his nose. staring right at it. Fish hitting the water everywhere. All right, let's go around this grass, see if there's one more before I hit the trail here and head back to the car. Let me just cast out more towards the middle. That's a little better. Now I'll just bring it up to the grass. The tilapia is staring at it.